back at the Anderson Soiree. I'm here with Chris Manley, one of our board members for SC Bricks, and also the owner-operator of Daddy Daughter Bricks. How you doing, Chris?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing well. So, Chris, we're interviewing people today at the show, talking about their builds, talking about what inspires them. You have multiple things going on today between the store that you're running, which is very, very busy, and a nice display that you've got going on down there that we'll get to. So tell us a little bit about your store. Kind of why did you start it? What inspired you? What is Daddy Daughter Bricks?
Yeah, so Daddy Daughter Bricks is myself and my two daughters. We've put this together. One is 13, one is 7, and we run this mostly at just shows. We see so many kids coming to these shows and adults, that kids at heart, that want to go home with something. They get inspired by all these builds, and they want to take something home with them that's tangible that they can go build. In a lot of the communities where we have these shows, they don't have a Lego store right down the street. It's not hugely accessible to them, and so we love just having this available to them. We do everything at retail price, which is we're very passionate about that, just to make it accessible. So yeah,
perfect. That's awesome. Well, that is a incredible inspiration. So if you want to move down a little bit, you've got a lot of stores here, but here we go. We'll talk about what you've kind of got displaying going on. So, Chris, you've got multiple things going on here today. Yeah. So tell me a little about what you brought. I see a lot of Disney on the table here.
Oh yeah, so we're big fans of Disney as a family, and we go to Disney World a few times a year. I've always loved Disney since I was a really little kid, and so being able to build all these sets we've built. Really as a family together. My son's actually helped with a few of them. My daughters and I the castle right here, we actually built this, my oldest did, when she was, I think, 4 or 5. When I say helped, I don't mean like just sat there and watched me. Like, she actually helped build the castle. So all of these, they hold a neat place with us. But we also just love the joy that this brings people. They come over here and they see, Mickey, they see Moana, they see Peter Pan or Tinkerbell or, Snow White. It's just so fun for them to see characters that they recognize and see like, oh, this is something that I could go home and build. So.
That's one of the things I think we all share in this community is sharing joy and expressing our passion and seeing other people that feel that same way. They just might not know anything about the medium. So that's very, very exciting to see. And Disney is a great way of doing that. Is there anything coming up that you're working on, or any expansion to the display that you want to talk about?
Yeah, so we're working on a larger Disney diorama that honestly we just need a little bit of break in shows to be able to put together. Every time we pause and in between shows we're basically just getting ready for the next one. I mean, they've just been nonstop, and so we're excited kind of to have a few months over the summer where we can actually start working on that. It's not something that I have a deadline on, so I'm just kind of working on it as I go, and when we get there, we'll start displaying it.
Perfect. Well, it looks like you're getting a little busy, so we'll let you get back to it, Chris. But is there anything that you want to share with your fellow SC Bricks community members before we go?
Yeah, I would just say never lose that childlike fun of Lego. That's something that we get really serious about certain builds and get really excited about them. But I grew up playing with Lego bricks. I from a very, very young age. They've always been fun. Never lose that. See some of these sets and collections in the eyes of the kids that are at these events actually looking at this stuff. It helps you kind of reconnect with that same feeling you had when you were 7 and built your first set that wasn't Duplo for the. And that's, I would encourage every member of SC Bricks to do that. And if you haven't been to a show, if you haven't connected with a show, come do it. It's not a huge thing. We don't have a ton of custom builds or mocks right now, but you don't have to have that to come display. You can bring whatever you've got, put it out, and just enjoy.
Just put it on the table and have some fun with your peers. So awesome. Well, Chris, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.